wrestling and chilling with villains.
If you want me, if you need me, I'm yours. If you want me, if you need me, I'm yours. If you want me, if you need me, I'm
The soundboard god.
You are chilling with villains.
Oh my god.
I will honestly glaze them.
The last week, so go check that out. If y'all also want to check out our Predators review, that's up. Who's Predators out here? Shout out to the Pred heads.
Watching high school kids having sex a lot. But I think
We horny, fam. Like, what are you talking about? We out here. Like, we out here. Or one donation.
You are chilling with villains.
This is 101.92 Wave FM. Now, let's get some space.
I got him! Robert, no!
Stay cool, bird boy.
cold, Batman. You have 11 minutes to thaw the bird. What will you do? Chase the villain or save the boy? Your emotions make you weak. That's why this day's mine. I'll kill you next time.
Somewhere out in Georgia, beyond the trapping phone, destiny is calling and telling you to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say you knew the dancing, I would've never known.
You're alive.
Way your body's moving, you're looking right at home. Whoa.
And I'm Ariel.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, hey, whoa.
Won't cry, no, won't cry, no, won't cry, won't shed a tear. I said all year on my ass near, okay.
Planes, fame, and currency exchanges. Don't stick around here, it's dangerous. Lately, your pupils are dilated. Eyes red and it's not from crying, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Destiny is telling you to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. When you're next to me, it's ecstasy, let's roll. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tell me when you're moving, is it close? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're really going, then just go.
No, won't cry, no, won't cry, won't shed a tear. I said all year on my ass near, okay.
She said that now she's a nobody. She said that now she's a homebody. Maybe if we take out the M, then probably. You said you wanted to be somebody. Whoa, 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 whoa. Destiny is telling you to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. When you're next to me, it's ecstasy, let's roll. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tell me when you're moving, is it close? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're really going, then just go. I didn't say that you're the most selfish girl alive. I just said that you better hope that she doesn't die. All those nights in my kitchen giving you my advice. I'm supposed to be the one whose heart is made of ice. Too much free time on your hands these days. Why is the solution always running away? Why do I say sorry with my thumb on the save? Do you really wanna spend my money? Do you wanna take it all from me? In my house out with the engine running. Are you going, girl, or are you coming? Yeah, yeah. Do you wanna take it all from me? In my house out with the engine running. Are you going, girl, or are you coming?
It's Thursday Night Live.
Thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
Miliana, it's been so long since you texted me. I finally took a break and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Teach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, play back, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came some green tea, baby.
Ay, bro.
We're back.
That was tough. That was ice cold. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the production. That was a whole thing. That was a whole experience.
What do you mean, bro?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean that was a whole production?
I mean, we are CWV Productions.
Ooh.
It's about to go down.
You are chilling with villains.
We are the Chilling with Villains podcast.
Yes, sir.
I am one of your hosts, JB.
Junior.
That's right. And he is back. The boy is back. Your presence is so felt, bro. That shit was ice cold. The soundboard god is back in the building.
What up, Ariel?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Unprecedented. 2 weeks in a row without showing up, bro. That's unlike you.
It's not,
That's unlike you.
but I for now on there will always be music. I will not let you guys down with that. There's always gonna be some sounds before you guys get started. I even have next week's prepared and the week after that working on that right now.
Yeah.
for your listening pleasure. Shout out to you, AD. You know what time it is, bro.
And we are so sorry that there was some production issues as per usual. Danny Rue, one of our members, one of our boys, he sent us a video. He's the one that made that mashup of our greatest hits. Danny, thank you so much for keeping track of that stuff, because like these are lost files that can never truly be lost. So thank you.
Never.
So we're sorry we fucked it up. That is on us, but we hope you can hear us loud and clear here tonight. Is episode 375 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. And guys, I'm gonna start us off with honesty here tonight.
Also,
hold on.
Should we do one for JB?
I think we should.
Oh, por favor, if you can please get us some drinks. And while you get us some drinks, I will of course wish the best to our co-hosts. We are down, I'm gonna say 2.5 tonight, because Mr. Cameo might make an appearance. Mr. Cameo might make an appearance. The Y in Hollywood Eunice. Oh, thank you. Oh no, it's right here. Oh, okay. Muchas gracias. Cheers, y'all. What is everyone sipping on this Friday Eve? Oh, I fucked that up. Shit. That's embarrassing.
It's all right.
We just did it. We got it. Cheers, everyone. The weekend is almost upon us. So, Mr. Y in Hollywood, Eunice, may or may not be joining. That is a mystery. We will find out. We are missing today our boy from New Jersey, our boy Oswald.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What do you mean Mark's not here? What do you mean Mark's not on the podcast tonight?
Yeah. It's painful. It hurts. Mark is not here, guys. He can do solo dolo, so he deserves a day of rest as well.
No, for real, yeah.
He works so hard.
For real. This is well deserved. Shout out to Mark.
And our Brimmy boy he's
going missing, man.
Is 8 of 21. 8 of 21 from the free throw line.
Jeez, man.
This year. We miss you, bro. There are no hats being worn in this studio without you. The podcast is brimless, and it hurts.
And my brother Brian.
And we feel it. The people miss you.
Yeah.
The chat misses you.
You know, it feels like Brim kind of pulled a John Wick, you know? No, he pulled an Aang. One day he disappeared. We don't know why.
Wow, that's funny you mentioned that. The Avatar Last Airbender Season 2 on Netflix trailer dropped today. What that tell you? What that tell you?
That is all connected.
It's all connected. And guys, we're continuing with honesty here on this podcast. Today is the honest podcast. Ariel and I had a little conversation with Mary Jane. We went outside and we spoke to her. And so now we're here in front of you with all of you. And yo, we had some great conversations that I want to bring up before we get into what we got to get into. Today, guys, we're getting into some tea time. We are, of course, talking about The Boys finale. And yeah, maybe we should do a nice little
Chat check.
IMAX.
in the shot.
Yes, we will do a chat check, but a nice little IMAX giveaway since The Mandalorian and Grogu is upon us.
Ooh, watching that on
this weekend
on Friday.
On Friday?
With
On
Eunice.
Saturday. Oh, with Eunice?
Eunice.
Wow, crazy. No invite.
You're not going to Lincoln Square, dog.
I might have if I got an invite.
No.
I might have if I got an invite.
I'm pretty sure there's still tickets left. Let me see.
Yo, nah. I already got it booked for Saturday with wifey. Like, it's all good.
Yeah, I can pull up.
It's all good.
Y'all be all right. Y'all be all right. Y'all can pull up.
Yo, Mando and Grogu out this weekend, yo. Don't listen to the haters. Just go and watch it and sit down. I know Ariel got a thing or two to say about haters lately, so we'll get into that. But we got tea time. That's our own chilling with villains, Bochinche. Own chilling with villains tea time we got to get into.
Yo, that's
but
so
yes,
funny.
obviously talking about The Boys. But so whatever, you know, we was dabbling, speaking with Mary Jane, whatever. And so we got into some really good conversations. But before we get into that, welcome everybody. Yo, talk to us.
Sold out show.
Sold out? Oh, it's a dub. Oh, it's all good, bro. Yeah. Ariel, what is chat saying to us?
Right.
Welcome everyone.
So chat. What's up? Hold on, guys. I'm like pretty much filling in for Brim, and those are big shoulders to fill. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a bit difficult for me to be like
great pun
a DJ. So
because Brim's brolic.
Exactly. So let me read the chat real quick here. Damn, I gotta scroll real high.
Ooh, chatting today.
Chat was chatting. This villain's nice. Shout out to Quinn. Eric versus Seed. Eric Kripke. He's not just a man. He's not just a Superman. He's the prophet of the Lord.
Yo, from The Boys, bro. What's wrong with you?
You know? Spoiler, I will be glazing the finale. You can't fucking do this. What's that? Shout out to Danny. What's up, Danny? Great video, bro. Great edit. A lot of those things I forgot about, and those are great memories to remember. Thank you. Shout out to Elmo Freeman. That's
Larry Bear.
That's Larry. All
Yes,
right. What's
sir.
up, Larry? What kind of pizza do y'all like? What is going on, bro? Pepperoni.
I just had a thin slice pizza from Domino's, or just cheese. Yeah.
Domino's.
Yeah.
How's
I had
your
Domino's,
stomach
bro.
doing?
Yo, it's doing okay. I know. I think with
Guys,
thin,
let's
with
remember
thin,
this.
thin crust, it works.
Yeah, eso es lo que tú crees. Yeah, we
Yo, later tonight.
Yeah,
Later tonight, Bubble Guts in the building. Yeah, that would suck. I hope that's not the case.
Oh, Mattis
And
said,
then washing it down with a nice little Stella.
ooh. Danny said, Danny Rue probably get a BBL for some reason.
Danny Rue probably get a BBL.
That's what Mattis said. That's what he said in the chat. Look, read it, bro. Look, it's right there.
I took off my glasses.
Oh, wow.
I'm that mysterious.
Yo, pray for him, bro. Yo, what's up, AD? Yo, y'all know Butch. No, I'm not reading spoilers yet. We're not going into that into the boys stuff yet.
I'm so curious to hear what you have to say, bro.
AD, yes, Iceman season is here.
Yo,
where's she
thank
at?
you for the edit, dude.
Yo, yeah, you're welcome, man.
So
What's up?
not to get into the Drake albums, but we'll get into the Drake albums. I'll let you finish reading chat and then remind me. I have a list. I want a list I want to run through because we talked about some cool shit.
Yeah,
and I
for
wanna
sure.
get back to
I
talking
got
about
you,
the
I
cool
got you.
shit. And you have to remind me of what they were.
I got you.
Because again, had a conversation with Mary Jane, so my mind's a little. Time goes by so slowly.
AD said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Mad at Ariel just knows how to catch a vibe. He's legit making Drake cold.
Dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Holy shit, he making him cold. Oh my fucker, he like that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Man doing peak goo? Yo, Chewy. Que lo que, bro? Hold up, Arnold's suit had nipples too? Yeah, everybody had nipples, bro. Everybody had nipples.
Nah.
Everybody had nipples.
Nah.
Let's see.
Whose idea was that?
Damn, Starlight threw Brim in the ocean too.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shots fired, bro. Yo, Brim, I hope you listening to that. I hope you hear that.
Mark was going hard in lacrosse, so let him rest up. Championship coming up.
Yo, that was so crazy. Like, someone had just randomly brought up. Who was it? Matter that randomly brought up lacrosse in the chat. I was like,
just.
We were like lacrosse.
It was just like lacrosse.
Yeah, that's a good reason for Mark being absent
I
today.
guess so,
He went hard
yeah.
out in lacrosse.
What else? This is the first time I've seen this dude read in chat.
Yo,
Me?
who violating you? I gotta put on my
No,
glasses.
Mark
for
or
this one,
Brimmy
chat.
boy chat not getting read. Chewy, I just read this. What do you mean?
Hold that.
And you also said that that Mizzy got them Murdoch glasses. Like, bro,
Murdoch
lo estoy
glasses.
leyendo, my guy. Like,
Yo,
give me some time, dog.
guys, throughout the night, I don't know what kind of vibe I'm gonna catch. So,
Yo,
we just-
chill.
maybe a little. Oh, this shit kind of cold to be honest. Nah, this shit is whack. Or is it?
I don't know, bro.
I can't really see nothing, but I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit. In
Yo.
chat, you let me know.
Now, Mark, I do know it's you, bro. It's okay. Chewy, what's up? By the way, that's so y'all know that I'm reading chat. By the way, you told me to remind you, my guy.
Yes.
Of
So,
what?
all right. You know what? Let me just stop fucking around before like
Bro, skip my super
my
chat.
eyesight.
Andrew Matthews. Oi, cunt. How are we talking? The boys without the boys? Unfortunately, bro.
Unfortunately, man.
Unfortunately, Andrew, the other boys, my petite Brim, petite Unito, petite Mark.
Yeah.
They're not here, bro.
But Ariel and I are boys.
Yeah.
So I think that still counts, and I think we
Yeah.
can still discuss it for sure.
Yeah. And yeah.
But for reminding me, all right. So first off, Drake, that song,
Road
Absolute
Trips.
Gasolina.
Absolutely.
Gasolina. So Kayla had brought up, she was like, yo, I'm just gonna catch a vibe. Like whatever song I hear and like it catches my attention, I'm gonna just vibe with that. She's not going out of her way to listen to it. She's just gonna wait for the vibe to come to her. And that's exactly how I felt, because I only listened to half of Iceman. And then I just didn't get involved with anything else. You know I hate just to hate, and I know you want to have a conversation about that with me. Yo, guys, before we went live, Ariel was like, nah, yo, I haven't heard Ariel call me a hater in a minute. And so this, like, it stung. He was like, nah, where are you getting this hater
For
energy
real,
from?
bro. Like,
so I need to hear his piece
I don't know
on
what's
my
going on, man.
on my hater.
I don't know what's going on, but you know, you guys, I asked this dude who his favorite rapper is, and he couldn't say. So how am I gonna
Yo,
how am I gonna judge
You know what it
anything
is?
anybody has to say on a genre that they don't even have a favorite in?
Nah, that's crazy.
What do you mean?
That's crazy, bro. All right, look, I grew up with hip hop. Like,
Okay.
I grew up with it.
Who's your
Like,
favorite rapper, bro?
That, like, yo, we're not gonna get into this right now. We're not gonna get into this. I don't have a, like, again, like, we went through all the motions. Like, growing up really was a lot of M, a lot of Lil Wayne.
I understand, bro, but everybody still has a favorite. It doesn't matter what you were consuming. Whoa.
What is happening?
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Yo.
Nah, hold on a second.
Mark just gifted 10 memberships, bro.
Nah, he that dude, bro. For real, for real. What up, Mark?
Yo, shout out to Pat. If this movie doesn't make money, Grogu get him put in carbonite.
Oh my God, bro.
Manesh on the beat, shebang.
Oh my God, bro. I'm excited for this movie. Like I'm excited. Like I'm like, yo, IMAX, Star Wars. I'm in there. But I feel like I know what I'm getting myself into. You know, like I've set my expectation for what this movie is from what I've read about, like the early reviews.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try my best to not be on my hater shit.
That is a great way to approach it.
But real quick, let's not get sidetracked. Let's get to business.
Who's your favorite rapper? Yo, all right, okay, good. What's up?
Nah, I will answer this question by the end of the night.
That's crazy, dog.
Spoilers ahead.
That's crazy.
It's like a novella, bro. And then you got the commercial breaks and
That's
all that.
so crazy.
And then you get the reveal.
Well, just know there's gonna be more Iceman edits. That's gonna make you a believer.
Great.
Bro.
I'm very excited. Guys, we're gonna have a barbecue for Brazil versus Morocco World Cup game, and I'm very excited for Ariel's vibrations of the night. Again, before this, I told him, I'm like, yo, you would make such an impeccable music video director, and I just feel like it makes sense. And you said off the air, you were like, yo, music. That's your way of writing. That's your way of expressing. Like you can't have one go without the other.
Yeah.
And I completely agree, bro. Like your editor insane. Someone literally wrote in the chat, Mr. Freeze looks like cool.
Yeah,
Someone was
right.
like, yo. Like, I was like, damn, this shit is tough. This shit is hard as hell.
During the edit, there was a point where I like yelled out loud in my office because I was like, yo, this is kind of hard. Like. I didn't expect it to go that hard, but it went that hard. But.
Dude, can I give you mini spoilers for the Batman? Like minute spoilers for the Batman Part 2?
But there's no footage, so how would it be spoiler?
It's because people like they're already on set. Like their production has started. Like
so you know information.
It's just a photo of like what the logo is looking like. It's not really a spoiler. It just has a blue emblem around it.
So and it's cold.
Right. And it's taking place during wintertime. Oh my God, bro. Nah. I'm gonna just have to I'm already pre-glazing. I'm pre-glazing this movie.
Stop.
I'm pre-glazing.
You don't
I'm pre-glazing.
know anything.
Nah, I'm good.
Yet,
that's all I needed to. Nah, there's too much motion. It cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped, bro.
Junior, you're talking like somebody in a cult, bro.
Nah.
Like, what do you mean?
It can't be stopped,
There's too
bro.
much motion of what?
Choo choo. Everyone on the hype train, like we going. But the hype is just gonna be backed up. There's too much aura surrounding it, bro. There's too much aura.
We're not getting Mr.
He's
Freeze.
going to make the best comic book trilogy ever made.
We're getting a third film.
We are getting a third film, bro. Because this shit's about to make bank. And if James Gunn says, no, I just want to do my DCU stuff, people gonna be like, hell no. Hell no, bro.
So nobody's watching that, though.
Hell no. Especially if this one is gas and makes money and sets something up for the future, bruh.
Yo, Chewy, that's a great pun. But the thing is that, wow, that was an ice cold pun. Ooh, I added to that pun. Hold that. But the thing is that, why do you think there's a third film, man? I just
because
feel
Matt has said he wants to do a trilogy,
and he's just gonna get it.
I think if this is commercially and critically successful again, and this has a real good potential of hitting like the bill mark where the first one had failed upon, but the first one still made I think like 700 to 800 mil.
Fail and the Batman movie in the same sentence is crazy.
Right, it's very hard, but also it's like, oh, this dude cooked. You know what I mean?
Let me see.
And of course you're obviously gonna get your haters that will say whatever, but again, I'm pre-glazing. And I really hope that's the case. Like I highly doubt it's going to be ass in any capacity.
The Batman.
I'm gonna say 750 mil
worldwide gross,
or 705 mil. 750 or 705 mil.
The Batman grossed about 772.5 million.
Nice, I was close.
See ya.
See ya. So yeah, bro, I'm pre-glazing. But
anything else you wanted me to remind you about?
Yes.
What's up?
We spoke about F1 outside.
Yes, it's one of the most feel good movies ever.
Yeah, I really like it.
The F and
I
F1
really
is
like
for
it.
feel good, bro.
I really like it. It is. I can just put it on in the background to like, you know, if I'm getting comfortable before bed, and I like to put like a little timer. Like 20, 30 minutes of just the TV on in the background, you know, just for me to peacefully fall asleep to. F1 is in that rotation. Like there's F1, there's Ted Lasso, there's Friends, the Batman. Like
Wow, that's what a comfort movie, you know.
Kayla had Shrek on last night, and like I stayed up for like a good 45 minutes watching it. And I think didn't Pat, if I'm not mistaken, in the Discord, he said just watched the greatest movie of all time last night in theaters, and he posted a GIF of Shrek. So if that's the case, I fucking love Shrek, bro.
Shrek is great.
So
and
she
he's
had that
also
on.
one of the greatest fuck yous to Disney. I don't know if you know that. But
Yes, I think you have. I think you have told that story
yeah,
before here on the
that's really
pod.
dope. Really dope.
So yes, F1. Wanted to be reminded of that. We spoke about your music with film. There had to be something else we were having a discussion on. But I think it's more about my hater shit.
Yeah.
So
it was mostly about haters. We also mentioned The Boys, but it was also hater stuff. It was mostly hater stuff.
So talk to me. Like, what's happening? How am I hating?
Before I get to that, chat. We already have some predictions, by the way, JB, about what the gross would be for the Batman Part 2. And Larry is already saying 900 mil.
Wow, Larry. Why not cracking a bill?
Because I guess there's 100 million that will go unaccounted for. That will mysteriously disappear because we pulled a heist. AD said they need to re-release F1 back in IMAX.
So, real quick, that's another thing, guys. There are F1 races being shown in IMAX, and Ariel.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you were like dubbing my shit outside about that.
No, I'm saying I remember now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
So he was like, oh, and then he was like, but I understand his reasoning. He wants to make especially if it's a nice day, he wants to make the most out of summer and like be outside and be able to watch it outside. It's like understandable. The summertime is short, and we need the most of it. Make the most of it for sure. I understand. But he said if it's a shitty day, then we'll go. So I want to see what it's like. The experience is like. I think, just seeing an actual F1 race, especially if it's a good race, and like you're seeing the shit in real time, and I think the sound system probably sounds amazing.
But let's also dress up like if we're actually going to the track.
Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
And we have like the lanyard thing with the headsets on.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, that'd be vibes. But they're also doing that shit for the World Cup. They're having World Cup games being shown in IMAX theaters and being
sold out.
And we're gonna get to Bochinche in a little bit as well, because IMAX is looking to sell.
Sell what?
Themselves.
To who?
I don't know. This is crazy.
Can we buy them,
bro? This is crazy.
Yo, chat, donate so we can buy IMAX.
Chat, whoever has more inside info on this, because I just saw it. Like, I just read that headline, and again, I'll just pull up the headline and we'll go from there. So if anyone has any more information on that, please let us know, because I have zero clue what that means. Who would even, like, would a big studio want to buy that like that? Like, can Apple just come in and be like, yes, we will?
Yeah, but that's more for licensing. That would be them licensing. So pretty much what would happen there is, like, for example, if Apple were to buy it, Apple could then like go, okay, now it's like a fee now. Like if you want to use our cameras.
Yo, it's so everything's getting so monopolized, bro. It's like,
hey,
I want to sell, I want to make more money.
Shit is ass,
and then that happens. But look at this shit. Netflix is releasing mad movies. Starting to go, like they're literally being like, fuck you to Warner Brothers and to Paramount, and they're like, because Greta Gerwig's Narnia, that's getting a release in theaters. Like I forgot what the amount of days is, but it's getting some time. I think 2 months before they actually put it on Netflix. It's originally was supposed to come out on Netflix, and they just did it with another movie as well, where they're like, no, we're gonna release this shit in theaters.
I still don't believe them for anything.
I mean, right? I mean, but regardless, I think Netflix is at least trying to work with the people. Work with the consumer and be like, yo, see, we're gonna do this. Wouldn't you much rather us be in control of probably the biggest movie studio of all time? Whereas Paramount got fucking the Avatar movie leaked, and like people just already have it like jailbroken. Like you could probably download it for me and I could just throw that shit on right now. Like you really want these motherfuckers in charge of a whole nother big studio, also backed by like Saudi money,
That's a bad thing?
And Saudi 49.5% like control over things. It's like, no, they're not gonna have say in nothing.
The thing is,
the investors are not gonna have say in nothing.
I know, but
okay,
I understand.
I don't know how we got here, but
I'm just saying, like,
fuck it.
Who would you rather, like, regardless of who is in control, somebody's gonna own this shit, man.
Yo, what's chat? Talk to us with chat real quick, and then we'll get to my hating.
Let's see.
And into tea time.
Let's see. Kingsbury said the Sheep Detective movie is gas.
Yo, I've heard. Nah, okay. Yo, guys, Ariel just rolled his eyes. That's crazy. Mad people been saying it's good.
I bet. Danny Rue, there's a lot of animated movies, kids movies coming back in theaters starting in June. Let's go, let go movie. Yeah. Also, Ghibli Fest is starting in June as well. Guys, go watch a Ghibli film in theaters. Change your life. Take your girl. Take your mom. Take your parents. Take your loved ones. Experience that.
Damn.
Hand-drawn animation, man.
Yeah, it's sick.
Like, go check it out. Boy and the Heron, Princess Mononoke, Whisper of the Heart.
You know,
Spirited Away, Porco Rosso.
You know how much talent is flowing through the, again, I'm just going to glaze animators, and especially, hand animation. It's like,
Hayao Miyazaki, man.
You are crazy talented.
Sensei,
like, bro. That is just insane. I always speak about it on this podcast, but I truly, if you ever feel down about how shitty humanity can be, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, wow, like, we are able to truly accomplish a lot. And I think that's what hurts the most. It's like, yo, you see what humanity and working together can do?
Yeah. An atomic bomb.
Oh, we spoke about that. Boom, nice. Oh, fucking confirmed, bro.
Hell yeah.
Cause I've been especially with the Odyssey promo starting up. Oh yeah, so summertime though. There's some bangers coming out this summer, bro. Gonna have to be in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
But with Odyssey coming up. Again, I've low-key been detached from the marketing with that, bro. Like, obviously I see it. Why have I been detached?
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like you, where I'm just like, yo, I don't really, your whole point of you like when directors are mysterious and don't really share much, even though Nolan is still like that. I feel like he's been saying a bit more throughout this marketing than I feel like he has before. I could be capping.
You know what? That's more, I guess, just what you've been exposed to because of what we do.
Agreed. So for me, and again, I think I'm seeing more of the negative side of things, and I'm just like, yo, it's still Nolan, so I'm really not paying this any mind, but at the same time, like, certain choices, I'm also just like,
what is he saying that is making you feel like this, man?
Nah, I think you're right. I think there's some weird, like, hating energy in my aura
what
right
I'm
now.
talking about. Because I remember when Mark asked you about something about the Punisher, and you're just like,
nah. So let's get into that real quick, guys. Because if you wasn't here last week, then please go check out. And again, I wanna express my apologies because I had some real harsh words and some real harsh things to say about the Punisher one last kill. I'm not taking them back. I stand on what I meant. I just want to apologize if anybody was offended by it. Like, it wasn't meant to offend. I was just expressing my feelings. And I'll feel that way, I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm up for it, I'll revisit it and think differently. Ariel, you wasn't with us last week, but you was in the chat with that. And so you think I was wilding? Like, you thought what I said was too harsh? Like,
I want you to say, no, I want you to know and understand that I have approached counsel about this. There will be litigation, bro.
Oh my God.
Mark will try you.
Oh my God.
I spoke to Mark about, Like, we are putting you.
Is
in
that
home court
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You said this shit was bottom 3 Marvel projects ever.
Yo, okay,
bye, bro. Bye.
I said
no.
it. I said it in the heat of the moment, but I meant it. But I meant it in terms of how I feel about it. And when I say shit like that, I let me give context.
Okay.
In terms of like what my expectations, and again, I didn't have expectations for it, and I was still disappointed. So that context alone puts it in my bottom 3 because I was detached from it. I was on my phone, Ariel. That's how I rolled my eyes, bro. I was like, ugh. I was like, we're here again.
Okay.
We're here again. I'm sorry. I don't know what came upon me that night.
All right.
That I just felt that way about it. I was like, dude, I'm not in here at all.
Right.
I'm not invested whatsoever. I did not care. I did not care, unfortunately. And again, it's not to take away from the trauma, from everything he's experienced. But as for my experience watching it that night, nothing about it intrigued me. Like, I couldn't wait for it to end. Then it ended, and I was like, thank God.
You probably was not in the mood, likely, to watch that, probably. I probably feel like you wasn't in the headspace to
maybe.
To take
right, and maybe it turned me off completely. Everything about it. You rewatched it?
I rewatched it.
Okay.
Bro, that shit is low key, like, it's really cool what they did. What they gave us there.
I think you're baiting me, bro.
We got an on location like Punisher special, bro. The same thing we praised Wonder Man for, we got here with the Punisher. We got a small contained story. Yes, you have to also understand that in the same breath of us getting like Daredevil and all that, they're rehashing a lot of shit we already know. This does feel like a test run on what we could get more from the Punisher moving forward. But if you really zoom out and look at it, it's good storytelling. It is actually an arc.
It's not good storytelling.
It's actually an arc for him because he spent the entire time of his screen time doing everything for revenge, and now he's actually like, wait, what happened? What are you doing?
I got you right now.
Oh, okay.
I saw this on Twitter, and I feel like I just need to say it. At the end, this is the end of Daredevil season 2, like OG Daredevil. Castle sets his home on fire, who looks to move on from his past and accept the Punisher mantle. Punisher season 1. Marine veteran Frank Castle as the Punisher kills the last members of the gangs who killed his family. Punisher season 1, and says he is Castle joins whole support group and says he is scared now that he no longer has a war to fight. Punisher season 2. Punisher mantle. Sorry, I keep reading from the beginning. 3 months later, Castle has embraced the Punisher mantle and turns down an offer to join Madani at her new CIA job. Punisher one last kill. Just now. Frank Castle, who are believed to be the last criminals involved in the death of his family. Castle decides that he still has to work to do as the Punisher. Castle returns to the streets as the new Punisher. It's been done over and over and over again with his character. And I think I would have been fine if they just did something a little different than the gang that killed his family, than little, Sicily looking like prime Gotham City. Like like to me, it was like, again, I'm just like, like I'm here again.
Right.
And it turned me off immediately. And again, maybe a little bit to the sense of, I said it last week too, but it's like they had him in Daredevil season. It just feels like in the overall arching thing as well, it's like they don't really have like a plan. Like they wanted to do this and they did it, and like, cool. But it's like, imagine you had like played along with the anti-vigilante task force like arc, and like already have, still deal with his trauma. If you want to rehash that. Don't rehash the story of like his family like Find a new shit for him to kill people out.
I feel,
you know, you could have
yeah,
easily killed Powell in the Punisher special. And again, I'm not saying this is the only reason. This may be one of the reasons as well, but it's like they could have just, for me, they could have just done a different story.
Okay.
And that's what immediately I was just like, okay, bro, like I've seen this already.
I just feel like if even, you know, in the same way, no, it's all right, man. It's cool. I'm not here to convince you. I was, you know,
but you're right. I'm being that dude. Like, I'm the dude outside of the group, like the friend circle, where he's like, that shit sucks, and then one of the dudes in the friend group is just like, I feel like that's been me. It has been me, and I'm sorry. The Punisher energy, I don't know what happened.
It's still there, man. He's still him. It's you know, John Bernthal. He, you know, the choreography was great. The action was great.
You like that the
CGI job? I mean, of course it's not the most perfect shot, but it was effective in terms of the action that was happening there.
I
man.
know.
In the same way where there was even shots in John Wick that, you know, weren't the best visually. It still works. I feel like in terms of what action is happening, Joe, breaking news, the Punisher kills mob mafia members. Hey guys, I really don't think it was that bad. I'm
glad, bro, because you also have been a little back and forth with the MCU lately on certain projects. So I'm glad they've been pumping out some stuff. Wonder Man, Punisher. Yeah. Let me ask you, and then we could read some chat.
What's up?
Because you weren't here as well. Your thoughts on Daredevil season 3 finale or season 2 finale? Excuse me. Damn.
See ya, man.
Damn.
See ya. That shit was like. It
Bro,
took,
the same hate.
Kingpin. It took Kingpin.
The same hate y'all gave me, give this man. Give it to this man.
How many seasons? We got 3 seasons of Daredevil on Netflix. We got a Defenders season with no Kingpin for some reason. And we had 2 seasons of Born Again. So that's 6 seasons of Daredevil content. And that's how long it took Kingpin to lose it or do whatever he wanted. Because AD, I don't care, bro. I'm going to say what I want. It's so interesting that it took that long for that to happen. And if you're a big bad, right? If you are a villain, if you are this antagonist, and they write you with this conviction, like if he was really that guy, like Kingpin and stuff, he would have been moving like that as soon as Vanessa died, bro. That would have been his bag. It wouldn't have been him going, hey, Buck, go take care of this. It was just, no, I'm pulling up. I'm doing it. Like I
know what you mean.
It's kind of like.
The villain is not being the villain.
Yeah, it's just, you know.
Yo, low key.
What?
Little teaser for our boys conversation. Low key and nowhere near Anthony Starr's fault because him as Homelander has been one of the best combo castings of all time.
Yeah, that's different.
But they low key did the same with Homelander for this last season.
That's a different conversation, I think.
It is, but we will get into it. But but what you're saying kind of opens it up for me with Fisk as well. Yeah. Not to say that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
See ya, bro.
But with Fisk, I get it. Like that happens, and it's just like, yo, he's out of control, and like real chaos ensues. And it's just like, yo, the stakes are incredibly high right now, like for everything that's about to happen.
I guess.
Bro hates it. Yo, I want y'all to give this man the same energy y'all gave me.
I guess the stakes are high. Like what's gonna happen? That's so like, oh no, like. Who in the chat really thinks that this is a bad thing that Matt is in prison? That like this is like we're really concerned. Let me know. I'll wait. Wait. Like
I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited.
It's like, bro.
See, I feel about that about the Punisher. You feel about like that with Daredevil.
But I don't feel. I'm not saying that Daredevil has been bottom 3 MCU. I'm not even saying that about the show though.
I told you about that with my emotions.
It doesn't matter, bro. You said it.
I said it.
You said it.
And I'm sticking by it about how I feel about it.
I just don't think that Kingpin got off like that was such a whack send off for somebody that he's just like, yo, you killed all these people, but like,
bro, I'm sure he's gonna be back. Like, I'm sure he's gonna be back. Honestly, though, here's my thing, and this will lead me to end the conversation on this.
I gotta rate it too.
Yeah.
But what's up?
That's what I mean. Like, people are always like, "Oh, it's the Sony, Marvel deal." It's like, no. If they wanted to figure it out, they would have. They would have figured it out. Yeah. Like they would have said. They've done it before. Yeah. Marvel was like, "Yo, we not only want Spider-Man in our universe, we need him in our universe. So what is the asking price? Like, what do you need from us?"
Yeah.
And they negotiate. It's like, bro, I'm tired of the excuse like, oh, but the rights deals. Like, no, bro, they could figure it out. And again, he's going to be in Brand New Day. So it's like, I get it. Like, you're prepping for that as well. It's like, oh, here's a rehash of this character that was on the Netflix stuff, but maybe you didn't watch the Netflix stuff. So we got to tell the story again real quick in a different font.
Remember, we're catching up a lot of people to stories that are now 10 years old at this point. So give him some grace, at least for even John Bernthal, who
I'm releasing my hater energy. Ariel is helping me release my hater energy.
Yeah, man, come on, you can't be moving like that, bro. You're leveling up as a person. You're literally leveling up as a person. You have to think about this. Think about this like this. Like, zoom out a little bit even more. Like, use a 16mm lens now. So, I guess.
Yeah, bad joke.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Imagine you're the writers here and John Bernthal. 1 batch, 2 batch, penny and dime, bro.
I know, but I get that, but there's like, you give me Wonder Man, and like, that's so good.
Yes.
It's so amazing. Yes. It's so precious.
You're absolutely right, but Wonder Man still.
I know it's like, yo, we're starting.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, I know, but to me, even the quality, like it just didn't. And I know it's a 40. Again, all the context matters to me here. Mm-hmm. It was a 45 minute presentation, and like you just didn't do your job for me. Like,
okay.
And I know it's hard to compare with full length seasons and full length episodes, but that's just how I feel.
Okay, but at least in terms of the effort, I don't think this was made without effort at all. I remember seeing the footage of him walking down the street with a bat and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, my boy's back. Like, I'm
glad.
This isn't something to hate on.
I'm glad you feel that way. What is Chaz saying?
But
and I'll speed read us through some tea so we could talk about the boys.
But even Larry agreed with you. I get where Junior's coming from. Having the task force instead of the Nucci's would have been better. I think actually having the task force, at least one of the members of the task force, being a Nucci member, would have been a cooler approach in terms of connecting everything. Yes, like keep the story keep the budget, change the story. That I do like that they did that they had that Raid Redemption approach where he kind of has to face off against everybody in the apartment building. That was great. Like, who wouldn't want that as a Punisher fan? Like, that wasn't wavy. That I feel like that was great.
I was just already checked out that, like, I didn't get to appreciate it. You know, my mind was gone. My mind had been gone from there because of the story. Like, the story took me out that much. Like, yeah. I was so disinterested.
All right.
So maybe I didn't give it a fair shot.
All I know if he praises the boys finale, we got beef.
Yo, chill.
Born Again finale was great, I guess. Matta, I don't disagree with you on that, Ariel. I'm assuming that was about my Fisk take, but as if Disney doesn't have the money to pay Sony to use Spidey when they want. That's true. Definitely could have done more. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for being lazy about your story. Definitely not.
Do you think there needs to be some form of explanation of why Spider-Man isn't around, you know, for the events of the mayor of New York to be fucking shit up?
Tom Holland being on the screen the same time as Fisk, man.
Not again, I understand the circumstances. I understand the circumstances. All I'm saying is, how do we not claim him as a fraud? Like in universe, how do they? Maybe the movie does it. Maybe the movie will do it.
That's
and,
the thing.
And explain of what, where he's
yeah.
been, what he's been doing. That he doesn't have time to deal with the mayor of New York being corrupt and causing all this, havoc.
Yeah. I feel that if Marvel is smart about this, they would take this as a positive and go, okay, let's just do these specials for Punisher every now and then. Like, so we could see what he's up to in between and all that, because that stuff works. I still think it works, and it's also even cheaper than them doing a whole season of that. Because, they could have done an entire... They could have done an entire season. They could have done 6 episodes of him kind of getting to the bottom of this task force shit and disbanding them completely.
Yeah.
And completely clapping all of them.
What's been, guys, chat, what's been yours and Ariel's? What's been your favorite Marvel's special presentation so far?
There's only been 2.
No. Werewolf by Night, The Punisher, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that counted?
Yeah, that was I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that counted as a special presentation.
Let me see. I'm gonna go to
the holiday special with Kevin Bacon. That was nice vibes. I like that one.
Yo,
Werewolf by Night was also
James Gunn gives a fuck, bro. He be making some heat.
Damn, when he gives a fuck? What does that mean? What is that bochiche? What is that? Oh, you want to talk about me with the hater energy?
I'm just saying that you could see the clear difference in Superman and the Suicide Squad. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Between who and who?
Between Superman and the Suicide Squad. Ooh. I'm just talking about TLC here. I'm talking about TLC here. And we know how
the Suicide Squad is gas.
And remember how I felt about that initially.
Where you didn't fuck with it initially
at all.
Nah, the Suicide Squad is gas.
And it's actually great. It was really dope. I know, Matt.
What happened? What he saying?
Rated R and PG-13, by the way.
Oh, we didn't get your things. Your ratings for Born Again.
For Born Again, wait, hold on. I actually want to... You can't see chat from your screen?
I can, but even with my glasses, you want me to read chat? Like, is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just asking if you can see, because like sometimes I'm reading and I don't know if...
From here, guys, I have a screen. Obviously, I have a monitor here. And yeah, dude, it's getting bad.
How close you gotta get?
Like I could read, but it's a little blurry. Matter, hell nah. If that's the case, I'm already checked out. If the route they're going with it. I mean, but like I struggle to
then
read
lean
that.
in and read, bro. It's okay. Like,
yeah, but that's like,
oh man,
like nah. That's why you got to read it aloud to me, bro. That's a lot of work. You know, sometimes you just want to not operate your eyes. Like that. Actually, that's what happens.
No.
No what?
I am wrong.
About
it is the Guardians does count.
Nice. So what's been everyone's fave?
I think it would have to go Guardians, Punisher, then Werewolf by Night.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mine is Guardians, Werewolf by Night, Punisher. See us crazy. Guys, let us know what was your fave. Danny said, don't worry, Junior, I'll read chat. You see? I could read that, though.
You got it, man.
That wasn't bad.
Special presentation is probably the most creative thing they ever created. Nobody can say the 3 projects look the same at all. And that's true, AD. They found an angle to take all these characters in, and having the Punisher, clean up. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially all the villain stuff that's going on.
Yeah,
I think that would be great.
I can appreciate. Right, to your point, and here, guys, here's me making some form of peace with it. I can appreciate if they continue to do this and in ways to rehash older characters that already existed, or obviously newer characters that perhaps they don't have a budget or a means to really put in theaters, and they don't want to do a 6, 8, 13 episode show. So it's like, okay, we'll do, but like maybe make it, maybe have it be depending on who the character is, like a good little like hour-long feature, you know. And I understand some characters don't need that. Like again, the Punisher perhaps didn't need an hour-long feature, or maybe it did. I saw some people saying that it did.
If you're effective with your story, sometimes you look at Wonder Man, man. Look what they did with like 20-something minutes. I think with the special, if you have a good story, it'll work regardless of the runtime.
I like what Larry said. Give us Moon Knight special if you're not going to do season 2.
Agreed. Yes.
That maybe should have started off
Yes.
as a special. And it's just like, okay, we can tell a lot, a good story. And it's like, right, but how can you tell Moon Knight in like one
bro, if you are a good storyteller,
right,
there is a way. There is.
Then don't do it.
Fine.
If you can, right? Then don't do it.
Fine.
But it depends on the character. I feel like, again, they could have took more time with having Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke as your leads for the show.
Expensive leads.
Bro, we barely got any. Yo, the final, I'm not going to get into it, but the final scene, we don't even see them fight.
Okay, bro.
They just fucking
skipped it.
All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
All right. You know what? Speaking of, quick tea time, guys, and then we are getting into the boys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, your freaking review, your freaking rating.
Daredevil Born Again season finale. Season.
Hold on.
Try
dude.
again next time, guys.
Hold on, dude. Guys, this is insane. Yeah, you and Mark want to put me. You guys want to put me.
Did I say that Daredevil was bottom 3 though?
You just gave this season a finale a fart noise.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much that's still mean. That's still hurt. That's still hurtful.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I just wasn't fucking with it as much as everybody else.
I wasn't fucking with the Punisher special like everybody else.
Double standards hurt, don't they, Junior? I mean, that's the thing. I don't care if I am criticized for my take. I'm standing on it. It's just, I just don't think that even if I'm calling it mid would be a lie, because I was disinterested the entire time.
Right. So we both experienced the same thing.
Exactly. It's just one, I'm being a bit more expressive with how critical I'm being about it. And you,
I wasn't being expressive,
bro. This was you. This was you talking about the Punisher. That's fine though, because we love that.
I had to get out my thoughts.
I mean, if y'all want to put me on homie court for that, that's great.
Yeah. See, Larry said, "Yo, y'all gotta have a child for Ariel." Junior's getting one.
That is completely fine. Tato, I'll take it. I will go along with it because I know Mark will be fair about it. That's why.
Okay, cool. And not only Mark, but guys, you will be also.
Oh yeah, you guys are the jury.
Yeah,
you guys are the jury.
Yes, like this is crazy to me. Like this feels a little crazy. Like everyone got on me last week. Like, yo, that's crazy. It's a crazy take. Is that, I feel like your take is pretty crazy too.
All right, but the difference between you and I and what we was doing, bro.
We're not so different.
We're not so different.
Yo, all right, I'm gonna get through this tea right now.
Go.
Bochinche.
Yo,
guys, I read headlines. Remember, we got the boys coming up. We got an IMAX ticket giveaway coming up. We got the Mandem and Grogan.
The Mandem and Piss, bro.
In theaters this weekend. We are doing an IMAX giveaway for that tonight. In theaters tonight. Yeah. It is Star Wars weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, Jeremy Slater, Moon Knight, Mortal Kombat 2, and Fantastic Four has had talks with Lucasfilm about writing a Star Wars project.
See ya. Like, do something else, bro. Do something else. Can y'all do something else? Please.
This was a tweet that I guys, remember my IMDb reviews? I'm gonna start doing the same, but with Twitter reviews that I see and find funny.
Yeah, because they're funny sometimes. This
was from May 13th, 2026. Lana the Bug. The Boys actually is borderline unwatchable. The weird dog sex jokes, the way all the characters are just talking in rooms, The Boys and Starlight being the most wanted terrorists in America, but getting into every vault building with no issue. Endless conversations about love between characters we've already established are in love. Endless conversations about how Butcher's bad and Huey is upset. The second to last episode of the entire show feels like a mid-season slop episode. I'm so disappointed. LOL. Ooh.
That's a lot of people feel a big way about it, man. And it's just we want to have the honest pod. We're gonna be
sometimes
honest.
Reading this stuff helps me articulate.
Bro said Twitter helps him articulate, bro.
No, yo, that's crazy. I'm saying sometimes I don't know what's missing for me, and then sometimes people bring up a point that I'm like, damn, like maybe that is true, but I could be mistaken, right? I could be proven wrong by somebody that's like, no, this was covered in the writing, and maybe I just had missed it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I'm like, yo, did I miss that, or did they just not cover it? Like, and I think I have a few saves, especially about like Ryan but we'll get into The Boys in a bit. Okay. Speaking of, a The Boys spinoff following The Deep is reportedly in the works at Amazon, set to take place after the events of The Boys series finale.
Oh, bro.
John Bernthal on his future as Punisher in the MCU. I'm really down to keep doing more, but I think I have to be the one that's making it.
Wait, hold on. No. Stop.
I didn't say nothing.
Stop.
I didn't say nothing.
Can we please get a little bit of more elaboration on that, please?
I would have to hit the link to Esquire and go to Entertainment. Guys,
insane,
I said it
bro.
beforehand. I read headlines.
Fucking crazy.
I do not spread fake news. I just
I'm
read
not
headlines.
saying it's fake news. I'm just saying
I do sometimes.
the context and there's probably nuance.
I do a lot actually.
I feel like John's involvement with these projects is the benefit of them being as good as they are. Cause you would be lying to yourself if you don't think that the reason you like him as much as you do as the Punisher is not because of also his creative input. And you know that.
Mm-hmm. For another day.
Okay.
Another day.
I just think you should revisit the shows because it'll make you like them better.
Director James Gunn has reportedly been frozen solid in a block of ice on the Man of Tomorrow set. We can't get him out. Iceman. May you give me another cerveza, por favor. Sterling K. Brown supports a fan cast for him as Martian Manhunter in the DCU. I'm in. Hell yeah. So am I.
Sterling K. Brown is Martian Manhunter. Do we need him?
Thank you. Bro. Kind of. In some form of a look, if he's down to do a comic book project, well, obviously he was in Black Panther, but if we're and like the just his mere presence for as little as we've gotten was fantastic. But seeing him in a DCU project, and you know something that really like would hit home, like, and they make a really great. I'm watching Paradise with him, and he's fantastic.
Hold on. Like, this would be to like just him as the role, not like for him to like get a movie, right?
Right. The role of Martian Manhunter.
Because some people think that every single character needs a movie, and I am not a supporter of that.
Yeah. You know what really got me into, well, obviously the Justice League Unlimited, like Martian Manhunter was the shit. But then Young Justice really expanded on the lore for me in terms of like, the Martians and, Miss Martian. Hello, Megan. Yo, Young Justice, especially, I'll say this real quick. I really enjoy all 4 seasons. I think it's such a great DC encyclopedia. It's not encyclopedia, but like, you know what I mean. But the world building is insane. They're like, yo, we're gonna give you 23 episodes, and there's gonna be 4 episodes arcs for each like group of heroes and doing like something. I think it's so good. And then like eventually all their arcs, yeah, of course, some are a little bit more interesting than others, and you get attached to more characters than others. But man, they were doing some really cool stuff, and I feel like people just weren't like. But by the end, everyone was calling out for it. Right? It was like, yo, get Young Justice, get Young Justice, and maybe I don't know, maybe the crowd for it, quote unquote, grew out of it or whatever. But I'm just like, bro, if you're a DC fan, like. So. People were hating just to hate.
I think that's what the case was, man.
Yeah,
that's the usual internet,
right? But I will say this: the simplicity and kind of the start of when the first 2 seasons were out, was just like wow. Like when you just had the OG squad. But again, like I like that this shit took it to the next level of like, yo, they get older and they deal with a bunch of shit. They meet all these new people and like all these threats are out there. This shit was fucking good, bro. Young Justice is really good. It's so slept on. Like I think the last 2 seasons are incredibly slept on.
That's peak DC, man, right there.
I agree. And like these dudes were nice. Like I think I've said it before where I hate when I don't hate. Hate's a strong word. Hater energy getting out of here. Hater energy getting out of here. Let's heal up. But I just don't like when the main character get like again that was kind of my problem with Invincible. But I understand Invincible's context. It's not my problem. It's a nitpick of mine. But like that he consistently gets his ass beat, right?
But
yo, he be surviving the craziest of shits, right? He survives everything. Like this dude is crazy. But I love when our main dude or our main team is nice with it. Like when it's like, oh, like
you like
they're a problem. They're a problem. Between the team, or if like, yo, someone's trying to square up with Robin, it's like, oh, it's Batman's sidekick. Nah, bro, I will beat your ass. like original Teen Titans. This dude was a problem.
Especially against Slade.
He's right. Yeah, like he's like, oh, he's a kid. He's Batman's sidekick. He's like, no, I will wash you. I will wash you.
I think that you are also, unfortunately, it's not a bad thing, because I think is also the meta thing, the meta condition that Nolan has also created. Hear me out here.
What does this mean?
So imagine creating such peak, right, that everything that comes out from now on has to like also match that kind of level of.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up, guys. That's what we spoke about on our walk earlier.
What?
When we got back to the studio before we started, I had said, I think Oppenheimer is Nolan's best made film. But it's not my favorite film of his. Like, I think Interstellar holds such a crazy like spot like in my heart, and just it's just insane for me. But I think because again I had the itch to like watch it because it's just such a well-made film. Like this shit is 3 hours, mostly mostly dialogue. But everything is so incredibly intentional. Everything. And again, that's why for me with the Odyssey, it's like I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. Like it's Nolan, huh?
Saw the trailer?
I saw the first one, yeah.
No, I'm saying the most recent.
No, I haven't. I told you. I've been checked out of the marketing. I want to go in as blind as can be now too. It's approaching. It's coming. Like. I'm good off it right now. I'm excited, but that's what I'm saying. Like Ludwig back on the sticks. Like, come on, bro. This is it's kind of crazy to me that, don't get me wrong, we grew up in such a time period of absolute straight peakness in all levels. Sports, film, music. You know what I mean? It's just like our generation has been growing up with, and like when I think it can't get better, it somehow does. It's like I'm like, yo.
I was also skeptical about Nolan doing something better than Interstellar. Not that I feel like anything. I still feel like that's his best film.
Like I know there's a lot of mass production of everything now. So a lot that comes out is shite.
Mm-hmm.
Is shite.
Okay.
But at the same time, like, you know, even take sports, for example. It's like, yo, there was a time everybody's like, yo, Jordan's the GOAT. Nobody's going to be better than Jordan. And then, like, LeBron comes along. It's like, yo, LeBron's the GOAT. Nobody's going to be better than LeBron. And it's like, Wembayama comes around. It's like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? And, like, same thing with soccer, bro. It's like, yo, Pele, and then Maradona. And then, you know, Messi, Ronaldo. And then, like, Lamine Yamal comes up. And everybody's just like, it's like, what the fuck? How are we always improving? Like some way, somehow. It's like, and at like younger, like time frames and shorter time spans. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
No, I think history just repeats itself, man. I think that's what it is.
Right. It is a loop in a sense.
It is. Bro, Tenet confirmed, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to AD. I watched Oppie 3 times in IMAX.
Wow, sick, dude.
He went 4 times, bro. I ran it back 3 times, man. And each time I watched it for a different reason, and it was rewarding every time.
That's so nice, man.
In the same way, I think you said that you think Interstellar is like Nolan's best work, like through and through, like writing, directing, all that stuff, like everything.
I think no, I think it's probably, that's what I'm saying. I think it's probably Oppenheimer as a whole.
Oh,
as a whole,
like
but
his
his best made film.
Okay.
Where I feel like everything was too, like, it's not to say that all his other films haven't been to like a T on stuff, but this was just like so well-rounded and crafted, and for the context of what it is, and because it's based off true events, I think holds a bigger, like, he made such a true event and a not only a true event to a crazy magnitude about what was actually what happened, like the fucking atomic bomb, bro.
Yeah, but
like, that's crazy.
He also like highlighted the personal
atomic bomb, bro. That's crazy.
He also highlighted the personal perspective of it. Because remember, like, you have the subjective and the objective of
exactly.
it.
And again, he in his way with the color, with the change, right, with the black and white, and then
I feel like, but between his best work, I think is between Inception and Tenet. I think that's like, because those are his
Inception's really good.
Those are like his original ideas that he's just like completely cooked with. And by the way, remember, Inception, he made The Dark Knight. Made Inception.
Nah, he was on a crazy
and then
run.
Came back for Dark Knight Rises.
He was on a crazy run, bro.
And then made Interstellar after Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
And then Dunkirk.
Yeah.
And then Tenet.
Dunkirk is so his list is crazy. His list is crazy.
Like, it's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna get through this in 6 minutes because I want to talk about the boys. Brad Winderbaum has been promoted to head of Marvel Television, Animation, Comics, and Franchise.
Who's that again? Like who?
He's been the showrunners of like he's been on the television side of things. He's been
since what though?
Let's look up his.
That's the thing.
Let's look up his IMDb.
Because I'm not celebrating unless I know what bro was attached to.
All I'm saying is I hope he's getting a lot of help because that's being in charge of a lot. But it's making it seem like they're trying to connect everything, like within the comics.
So do what James Gunn is doing.
I'm right, but copycat. That's also a very early prediction, right? It could that might not be the case, but I'm sure it. Now and look, hear me out. If you're still because this can be a good thing if they do it the right way. Yeah. If they do it the right way, it's like, because comics have obviously been a thing forever now. So if you're promoting all the other stuff that you're doing outside of it, and paying your comic artists and writers, pay them fairly, because like this all originated and stemmed from that, from this work. And that's why, to me, it's always like, I understand you want to build a universe and it's become this whole franchise and everything, but everything started out with love first. And that's where you get your best stuff. That's why, again, when I was pre-glazing the Batman, it's because what Matt Reeves did with that and did with Gotham and did with the Batman, Bro, this dude is in his suit for 75% of the film. Like, yes. Like, thank you. Like, dope. Like, I'm just with this dude throughout like this shithole of Gotham, like following this murderer.
Just be hopeful. Like
No. I know
that they continue that trend of TLC.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If he himself, Brad, who does seem to have TLC when it comes to this stuff, and what I've seen when he speaks about it, it definitely looks like a dude that cares. You know what I mean? And that's the first step. Now I feel like once he starts getting more say, and if he has a good team around him, they could really pump stuff good out on all sides that like could connect, right? Because then you're like, hey, I understand, right? Maybe it is tedious for someone to like, yo, I gotta pay attention to the show, I gotta pay attention to the comic. But if you're doing it well, it could work out, especially for people that absolutely love to read comics.
Exactly. That's why we got stuff like what we got in The Punisher, where it's just like, yo, you're rehashing this, but hey, some muggle somewhere that has never watched anything before, and this is your first time seeing it, it's kind of like, yeah, we're going to throw that in there for the muggles. Remember, bro.
Fair play.
Remember.
Fair play.
It's kind of a gift and a curse.
Fair play.
Being a fan of this stuff because you already know what you know ahead of time.
You're so true. You're so true.
You're so true, bro.
You're so true. Because you're absolutely right.
You're going
at the same, because they're like, yo,
yeah.
we need to bring people back to this, and how do we do that? We have to retell it. I get it, but that again, that's why I say I'm not getting back into it. I'm not getting back into it.
What else, man?
What else we got here? You know what? It's all right.
That's it.
Actually, I'll read some funny ones. Right, no, I won't.
Okay. So what's up?
Because I want the people have been waiting. Guys, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for coming through and chilling with us on Thursday nights, Friday Eve. The weekend is upon us. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time here. 8 p.m. Eastern time out here. Look, I'm starting to word slurring, little tipsy.
Slurs wording.
Only had 2 beers, not even 1.5. But we do appreciate it, man. We love y'all so much. We wish the rest of the gang could be here with us. But we got me and my boy, the boy. Nah, and I'm fucking with it. And I'm fucking with the transition.
We are live.
So, the boys, it is done. Season 5. This was the series finale. Ariel, you haven't been here the last 2 weeks, and before that, you were teetering on not really vibing with it. Talk to us. How are we feeling after the series finale?
Right. Before I answer that, I have to read chat real quick. Let's see. AD said Nolan got more rings than Will Chamberlain. Joe said Inception is his best work. Oppenheimer was kind of a fluff piece to what really happened. I mean, it's objective and subjective, bro. Mattis said Ariel's thoughts on Fast and Furious show spinoffs. What?
Vin Diesel said there were 4, but then someone with inside information said no, it was just 1. I think that's exactly what it has said.
I don't think
someone with knowledge on the matter.
All right. We need to use that term more. Someone with knowledge on the matter. We need to keep using that.
Yeah, someone with knowledge on the matter said that.
Yeah, Meta. I don't think that's the. You know what? I don't want to hate, because if the show has a reason for existing, it got greenlit for a reason. Let's hope that the reason is for street racing purposes. Let's hope that the reason is for something moving forward in the franchise that has nothing to do with what happened in the past.
Fire. I fuck with that heavy.
Because if this has to do with Brian or something with Brian's like family or something.
Just make it a whole separate thing.
Yeah.
Like no connection to this crew whatsoever.
Mattis said, hey Ariel, before you straight on hate on the finale of The Boys, no, I love you. I love you anyways. Yo.
Talk to us, bro.
Love, bro. So The Boys. Did they stick the landing? after that episode with Frenchie, man, who had probably the best line in the entire show. The best line spoken and said by a character in the entire show.
What was it? You never danced a day in your life?
Look at you. You have never danced a day in your life. What, bro?
It's cooked him.
To say that to somebody, like to truly say that and be genuine about it, and that point I realized like, wow, Frenchie, outside of I think is like probably the only other character that had like that arc and actually wanted to become a better person and actually stuck the landing with his own character. I think they stuck the landing with Frenchie. He died a way better way. He died in a way better way than he did in the comics.
How'd he die in the comics? Spoilers ahead for the comics.
Butcher blew up the building that him and Kamiko were in, having that same conversation.
Having that same conversation with Homelander?
No, just him and Kamiko. I've loved you since the first. Boom. And Butcher blows the building up.
Why? Why did Butcher blow it up?
Because they were all against him. Like, they were all trying to work against him.
Oof.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the stakes were... I think the stakes were safely on the table during this whole season. The stakes were not placed on, like, unnecessary risers on the table.
Do you think, because something you've said, right, was... And last week, I agreed with you.
What?
Because your whole thing has been, yo, at the end of season 4... You've made Butcher. Remember where I was like, oh, like, I love that they still showed his humanity, like, with the dog. You're like, no. And at first I didn't understand, but now I do, where I'm like, yo, if you truly went the route and you did what you did at the end of season 4, it was to set Butcher up as the monster that he has become. He had the Anakin arc.
Exactly.
Like, he's Vader now.
And the thing is
like,
that
that's who he is.
Exactly. And it makes him almost not equally as dangerous, but it would have been almost like, wow, we're all worried about Homelander, but
we got to worry about you too.
We got to worry about Butcher.
You're right.
Like, it's
right.
something where it's kind of a really cool way to subvert the story, where it's just like, all right, we feel like everybody should be working together, but damn, they're gonna be actually separated because of this, and that makes at least their send-offs feel a bit more final and even feel emotionally impactful, like how it was for me with Frenchie. Because I didn't realize how much I fucked with him until that episode. I was like, wow, like this. I understand that. I understand everything that he was saying, like to Sister Sage, and he was like, I would do anything for Kamiko. Like, I love her. Like, and I was just like, fuck, like, they're gonna do it. But I didn't expect for him to go that way. I legit thought that was gonna be some fucked up shit with Butcher or something like that. But for him to go like how he did,
I'm surprised they didn't show it. I'm surprised they didn't show Homelander like gutting him.
I don't think that was necessary, man. Like, it again, visual storytelling.
But I understand. But that goes to my point earlier about not kind of sidelining like Homelander. Like, yeah, I know. Like in this last episode, he brought the Elon Musk parody up into space, left him there. He's like, oh, he's an astronaut, right? Like whatever. But I feel like them showing it, him doing, a fucking reverse flash fucking shit to like Frenchie. And especially, again, you got Anthony Starr there, bro. It's like him, doing something like that to one of the main characters, I feel like would have hit. And I'm not saying that it didn't. And also, like, I found out some shit about the actor himself that plays Frenchie, so like kind of like throws me off. I know.
What is it? Who died? Who did he kill? Like, what are we holding him accountable for here,
bro?
What is it?
Free Palestine, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, until it's backwards, but what? Like, all right.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Cool. Cool. I guess everything is in black and white and red and green.
So that's why I'm like, all right, like I gotta one of those things where you try and like separate the artist and you're just like, whatever.
Whatever. He acted
again,
his ass off
like
and did his job.
right.
bro.
For like Frenchie as the character that was like produced on screen, like you know, right, had that moment, and I feel like we all kind of figured that it was either gonna be one of the two of them, Kamiko or Frenchie. And I think it made sense.
I didn't think
That's what I
Kamiko
thought.
was.
I didn't think Kamiko was going either. Yo, and to your point, I feel like having her speak kind of just felt a little pointless, to be honest. I feel like it was kind of unnecessary. You really didn't need it.
I'm telling you, there was a lot. And guys, the reason I am going to be as critical as I am for the show, because the boys had something going for them from, you know, all the way back in season 1 where we were watching this, where we practically binged this shit, because we were like, wow, we have never seen anything live action like this that was this impactful, that had this much to say about superheroes while being satirical and still having like some sort of heart to it, you know?
Yeah.
And it just felt kind of lost after a while. Like, it kind of felt like, damn, like, what am I really rooting for anymore if nothing really feels like, if the story doesn't feel as urgent as it did? Because remember season 1, the urgency? Remember season 2, the urgency that we were like, yo, shit is getting fucked up. Like, this is bad. Like, remember how we felt at the end? What was that, season 3, where like Homelander straight up killed some dude? Yeah. Remember how we felt that we were like, oh shit is fucking up. And then going into season 4, which felt kind of like a letdown. It kind of felt like, damn, like, did anything really happen this season? Like, for us to give a shit going into season 5? Because look at how we reacted going into season 5. It was kind of like, oh yeah, The Boys is starting soon.
I think season 4 gets a lot of hate. I don't think it was a bad season at all. I will say it's probably the weaker of the seasons. I think 5 now is the weaker of the seasons, in my opinion. But I do agree. Again, I agree with your Butcher take. I agree with the Kamiko take now of like not having her speak would have been like a better route. And again, guys, I'll just speak for myself here. I still very much think The Boys wrapped up nicely, in my opinion, and Ariel's rolling his eyes.
Why are you lying?
I'm not
bro?
lying. I'm not lying. I enjoyed that finale.
Wow.
I enjoyed that finale. I did, but I will say how we got there, messy. For sure messy, bro.
Number 10, bro.
For sure. But I agree with you. Just like, and I hope I could find some stuff here. And again, I say some stuff on Twitter as well. I hope I could find it. Oh, this is one of the things I wanted to ask y'all. Why did Ryan, despite being a natural born soup, lose his power to Kamiko's blast?
Because her powers literally take away the V.
Completely.
Yeah.
So no matter that, so it don't matter that
if it's in your body, you have the V. Yeah,
That's
it makes sense. What the hell?
Okay, so that's more stupid shit. That's
dumb.
dumb.
That's a dumbass.
That's why I'm asking. I'm not saying I felt this way. I'm just asking. The Boys series finale is at a 6.7 on IMDb.
Deserved.
The final 2 episodes are the lowest rated in the show's history.
Deserved.
Damn, bro. A boy spinoff show focused on Ryan is in development at Amazon and Sony Pictures TV, reportedly titled The Boy. Sorry, I just wanted to get that on my system. I was trying to find some stuff. But, all right, so that was some bullshit, whatever, cool. The Soldier Boy stuff.
Crazy.
Talk to us.
Crazy. Again, a unnecessary cop-out. Damn, we don't know what to do with the character anymore. Write him out. Freeze him.
That's so true, bro.
It's blatant and in our face. The laziness.
That's very true.
We have to also understand that even with somebody like Soldier Boy, y'all remember when this dude first showed up?
Homelander?
Soldier Boy. And we were like, holy shit, this is a problem. Like, we got to worry about this guy too now. And he also went and he also became probably the MVP of the season, honestly. Outside of A-Train. Shout out to A-Train. MVP of the season. Because it's just such a letdown, man. I genuinely felt let down with the season finale. Like I was just like, wow. Even with Butch, the fight with Butcher and Huey, on the top floor, on the stage somewhere.
Really? I like that.
Like with nobody in the building.
Nah.
Where the stakes are like not really that high. Nobody's in the building.
I felt like
and with exposition, you remind me that nobody's in the building.
My thing is, I took that from a different lens. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I look, it's and I think this is what happens a lot, right? Where guys, we sometimes need to differentiate. Like, I feel like the characters in that moment did have a good moment, but I also understand your point of they didn't write it as intentional as it could have been. Okay. As in comparison to
the source material, dude.
Not even that, just where we were. And again, it goes to show sometimes you do need to go rewatch something again because you feel the intention sometimes a bit more. So I do agree with you there, but I like the moment between Huey and Butcher. Again, I see it more from a lens of like, okay, it's wrapping up this relationship that they've always had of like big bro, little bro.
Cool. And they had to make that connection. Shout out to Danny. Marie apparently was supposed to play a key role in this finale. She played a key role in turning Key in that truck to ride off. Wow. The wordplay, the puns, Danny. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you.
Yo, to your point, crazy to write these people off. Like, we literally got set up with Marie for like Gen V. And again,
so the next season is a dub. Like, there's no Gen V.
They canceled it.
Oh, okay.
They canceled Gen V.
So you guys hated on me for not liking it and then coming around to it and defending this. And it still got canceled. That sucks.
I mean, we didn't like. It was just weird that I feel like it was very enjoyable. Like I thought it was very compelling. But yeah, the way they wrote them off, yo, I didn't even. Who were they driving? And who were those people that they drove with? Someone can answer that to me.
We don't know, bro.
Thoughts on the Deep and him being around for, because that was an issue I saw people having.
Right.
Should he have survived all this and made it to the finale of the?
Here we go. I think, yo, shout out. Like, let me edit. Like, let me do it. Let me edit the whole episode.
Wow.
The Deep, it should have. I understand the grieve for Frenchie. I understand that you still have to show the characters like giving a fuck and like saying how they feel about what's going on. I feel like that would have been cool to intercut, but that's the thing. Frenchie unfortunately died in the penultimate episode. So now what? You're gonna have everybody sitting around grieving in the finale?
Yeah.
When there's so much at stake. So that's kind of like a hole. They kind of like a corner they kind of wrote themselves into. Unfortunately, I feel like it would have been cool to have the Deep have that happen to him in the beginning of the episode, or even 4 episodes ago. It should have happened not now. There should have been something that you open the season with, or something like that. That's what I'm saying. A lot of how they structured this season is kind of like they put it together with Play-Doh and Legos, like where they couldn't find the pieces that didn't fit, and it's really unfortunate because the source material, yes, some of it is dated and stuff, but damn, like we had shit going on there that could have done great in live action, like especially everybody disbanding and actually putting their heads together to make this shit work. And I feel like they still could have kept the same way that Frenchie went out, but put that at like season 5. Episode 5. Like make that like the midpoint where they're like, oh shit, that like is like the turning point. Like, yo, Frenchie died.
Yeah,
that should be their motivation. So now you have what? So that would be episode 5. So now you have 3 more episodes now to kind of wrap the story up.
Yeah, and
have things happen and still have the same outcome with Butcher dying, because that's what happens in the comics. But the stakes are way different. Because the job is complete, but Butcher is just like, no, like I still want to do this. and then there's no there's no like I mean I don't remember it that way, but I feel like there was no like, no, you're not gonna do this, and it's just his hands. Huey's had enough, like, and I love that because for Huey, this entire time it's just like, yo, you're buns, bro.
Yeah,
that would have been perfect for Huey to be like, no, he just shows up and just starts washing him. Like, no, like you can't do this. So, how much more impactful would that moment have been if it would have been him and Butcher kind of fighting and then leading to him falling out the window or something and becoming paralyzed, which is what happens in the comics.
Butcher
becomes paralyzed, and he just kind of like just dies. And he's just like, and he kind of tells Huey, he's just like, yo, like, you've always been a better man than me. Thank you for stopping me. And they have like that moment there, and he dies with his hand in his hands like that, like just how he does in the show. And it just would have been a better emotional send off, because I feel like a lot of what they did in the show is better than the comics. They elaborated way better. MM dies in the comics.
Oh, fuck me.
He gets clapped.
By who?
Butcher. I'm telling you, Butcher washes everybody. He goes crazy. That's what I'm saying. They could have done a way better job with all of this. Homelander gets killed by Black Noir,
who happens to be his
clone. Yes.
And then how do they do with Black Noir?
I don't remember. But
you're lying.
No, I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Wow.
I'm just saying it could have been better. They could have done a better job. Kamiko.
So Kamiko, Butcher, and confronting Homelander never happened in the comics.
No. Kamiko got clapped.
Right.
She died with Frenchie.
How did they kill Homelander?
I don't remember. Homelander got killed by Black Noir.
Yeah. I don't remember that
clip.
Yeah, you did.
I thought you were talking about the other guy. But
who, Soulja Boy?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him.
Wow, that's intense.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. They could have done some crazy shit with that. So I understand. That's why that season 4 reveal of Butcher kind of just, he fucked up Victoria Newman. And then again with Ryan too, they kind of just like wrote him back into the story.
Also,
like
that is on them. It's on them. Like, shout out to you, Noah. You liked everybody's ending. I understand that somebody, like, a lot of these characters got way better endings than they did in the comics. I get it. But I feel like thematically, for what the show is, for what it's provided us all these years, we deserve something a bit more like, oh shit, yo, y'all gotta see The Boys. It's not doing what anybody else is doing. And for a long time, Pat, I understand the comic is not that great. I'm just saying there's things that happen in the comics they could have adapted in the show and would have expanded on it way better. They would have executed it a lot better. I'm just saying, it's just, and yeah, Danny, yeah, with the dog dying and then showing Huey go into the room and then revisiting the dog dying again. Like, we get it, bro. Damn, this is sad as shit.
That shit hurt.
Holy
unnecessary,
fuck.
bro. That was so unnecessary.
Matter, it's not that I didn't want a happy ending. I still feel like you could have gotten that. It's just how we get to the happy ending could have been executed better.
I mean,
and all
I feel not a happy ending, but a bittersweet, because you still lose Frenchie, you still lose Butcher,
you still lose MM. That's what I'm saying. All these things will still not. I don't think they still need to happen. I think MM getting the better ending that he did in the comic works. I think that's good for him and his family, and it's deserved. I just feel like going the way they went about it just could have been way better, bro.
Yeah,
just
right. They kind of use Ryan as that point of like, you are also. I do like the moments that these characters have, but it just felt like they only like prior to this, throughout the season, Butcher and Ryan only have like 2 other interactions. They only have 2 other interactions prior to this.
That's why anytime they spoke, I'm like, this is going nowhere. This is not going to go anywhere.
Right.
Because it's not consistent.
And then he tells him, like, no, like, you're also a bad person. So like what he's saying, the things that they say to one another, I like.
Yeah.
It's just how we got here. It's just like, it's been a little all over the place. Because again, and I didn't mind this, they focused a lot on the 7 this season as well. Like, and how it all broke down and fell apart. Because by the end of it, none are left, obviously. And I think Firecrackers was the best kind of, because especially that episode that kind of about her and her priest, and then her having to say all that. I'm like, oh, this is good. Like they really took their time with that and like were able to tell her story in that perspective. I was like, dope.
Yeah, but like I mentioned, a lot of these character arcs and stuff could have been either tied up or addressed in season 4, bro.
Yeah, because we didn't have time for and when we had our boys again, there was like 2-3 episodes, bro, and I said this last week,
just sitting around talking.
Right, they were just like in their hideout and like whatever, having conversations that they've kind of already had.
Yo, if it's up to me, that's the new segment. We gotta
if
be
it's
like,
up if it's up to me,
like I would definitely do that differently. If it's up to me, like season 4 would have had the Homelander church start, and you have the Firecracker arc already, and have that happen towards the end of the season, like the penultimate. So leading into season 5, the church is already established. He's already have that control over the White House and stuff, because it's just like, bro, we already know this is gonna happen. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, right?
Right.
So have him do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, actually follow through with it. I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
These writers sometimes are like, it's just like, bro, is your own pen holding you back? Like, what's going on? Like,
right. That's what I meant by his presence. Again, it was felt through the actor, and felt through the character, because again, it's still just Homelander, but the menace, like his menacing, the way that he was prior to this felt a little less, because he didn't go full throttle. Where I thought, and again, it could just be my expectation, but I'm like, yeah, I thought he was really just gonna do whatever the fuck he, like, literally just be like, yo, I'm doing this. Because again, then they did the whole thing of like, oh, these people are gonna read their minds to see if, like, you know, they're fucking with him and not fucking with him. And right, like, do more of like, yo, he really is just killing, like, he's putting these groups together, and if they're not fucking with his message, like, boom, you're done. Like, show more of that, because then it's like, wow, like they built him up even more now to be a real fucking asshole. Like,
and we already know that as you know, continue, like, we've been watching for four seasons already, so it's just like we already kind of,
he has never given a shit, so it's just like, why all of a sudden, like, he sometimes, like, I'll let you go, like what he says to homeboy that gave him the advice.
Exactly. Inconsistent, bro. Inconsistent. You can't. I feel like the biggest crime you can do as a writer is establish the rules of your universe and then immediately contradict your own rules, because now you're making a plot hole. Now you're making inconsistency for your character.
But I can give him some benefit of the doubt, because of the fact that he has so many daddy issues and he's been through all this, and this guy tells him, like, what's real, like, what's up, you know?
Even still, because if at that point he's convinced himself that he's God now, right? He would have been like, I don't give a fuck what you say. It could have been like that easy, because even still, that's
even him be like, yeah, you could go, and then he's still,
it's just like, because even still that's an arc for Homelander, because now we understand, like, oh, like, he fully believes this, like, he's fully crazy, like the daddy the love me complex is no longer there, because he's completely gone mental now.
Right.
That's how you make that consistent. So, like, come on, man. Like, it's
you bring up some valid points, dude. I do agree with you here.
Like,
again,
I legit love a lot of what they did with the show. MM and Frenchie honestly were my favorite characters. Hands down. I loved MM and everything he brought to the table. Like,
he's the father that stepped up, bro.
Bro, for real. With him and Ryan, like, I love that. But I'm saying,
come on, kid.
Bro. Shout out to Laz Alonso, man. I loved everything he did with that character, and everybody in the cast and crew, man. Like, you guys did your thing. It's just the writers, man. Y'all need to do some push-ups, bro, with your pens,
bro. We didn't even bring up Starlight.
Eu não vou falar dela, bro.
I feel like they underutilized her.
Eu não quero falar dela, bro.
So much, bro.
I'm good, bro.
They underutilized her so much, bro.
What? And then the conversation with her and Marie that just felt like so like.
They've interacted once before, like twice before.
Like, what is this, man? It just feels like such a letdown. And again, for the show being this satire. And Starlight, for what I expected her to be in the show, was like this kind of like the moral compass of the show, almost like, yeah, we know it's satire, but Starlight has the heart there, where Huey has no spine. She's there for him to like give him that confidence, right? We saw none of that, like, it was weird.
But not only that, it not even about the Huey stuff, but because she herself was going through this hopeless arc, right? Mm-hmm. But again, we have to remember where we started off with her. Like, she was just an innocent girl that stepped into the 7, got sexually assaulted by Deep, and then yeah, and then you know, she finds out all the real crap that's going behind the scene. Like, if it wasn't for her, this whole shit never would have got popping the way that it did, because she was like, nah, y'all are fucked up. Y'all doing some fucked up shit around here. Yeah. And I'm going to do something about this shit.
Remember, season 4, that was really cool, how she was stepping up and actually doing something about it. And for some reason, like, the writers were like, oh, Annie lost her confidence, so now, like, let's write her off and, like, have her do something else. A lot of these problems, the writers kind of did to themselves in season 4, bro. It's almost like season 3 happened and they were like, all right, season 4, guys, what you got? And I just feel like it could have been done better. I think that the story still could have ended how it did. I still wanted that happy ending for MM, for all of them. But, you know, I understand that we have to lose some people along the way. But come on, man, you could have done better for what this show did, for what the caliber of the show it was, and how they started out. For them to end like this is pretty disappointing. Unfortunately,
oof,
it's pretty.
I'm sorry, but. You also do bring some good points, man. You brought some good stuff to the table, I will say, because you, again, wow, like, we didn't even talk about Annie, and like she should be the one that had and again, obviously we get the happy ending with her and Huey, and obviously she's pregnant, and like he started up, you know, they have this like little business together of her being a hero. Yeah. But again, to your point, especially in this last season, it's like she didn't really have and she would be getting bodied by like some bum sometimes. I'm like, bro, like, come on now.
Everybody's holding back. I feel everybody I'm like, bro, holds back. Like, even in the final fight between Butcher and Homelander and Ryan, everybody's holding back. Everybody should have been a bloody mess by the end of that, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you guys are always gonna do the promo images where everybody covered in blood, it's just like, stick to your brand, man. Yeah. Like, go all out, go all the way. Don't hold back. If we can show a bunch of titties and dicks, bro, we could get a bunch of blood everywhere and continue on that.
Yeah, have the fight really be like brutal out here.
Because like, that's the thing. Like, look at the disparity between an animated show and a live action show. Yeah. With something like Invincible, which most improved show award. Invincible for having, like, because people felt kind of off about the last season.
You're kind of right. They really came back and reminded people, like,
it's just like y'all know what we about, right? And that's the thing. And Invincible showed you that, and you know,
I like that.
And I agree, AD. Season 3 was absolutely awesome, but it's kind of like you have to keep that consistency, man.
Yeah.
And yes, Larry. Naming their kid Robin, yes, Matta. That's weird, bro. That's weird.
It is, but at the same time,
name him Billy. Name him your dad's name. Like, there's so many other names.
I like that name, Robin. You know, I see it as a tribute, you know, to his, it's not even his ex-girlfriend though, because like it, you know, she obviously unfortunately passed away. But I get it. But yo, I thought the sister stage stuff, like so, in my opinion, so it became so irrelevant. Like again, everybody clocked in and did their job and went to work in terms of the actors. But again, like she left to Orlando, and that was it.
See ya, bro.
Like
See ya.
she.
You can't have somebody bring somebody back if it doesn't feel warranted enough. AD said we need rankings from y'all for Invincible, Born Again, and The Boys. His rankings this year so far: Invincible, Born Again, and The Boys.
Hey, nice AD.
Versus he said, and Christian both don't think that it's weird that the kid is named Robin. I thought the Robin thing was sweet. Huey would have never met Annie without Robin. Their beginning started with the death of Robin and ending with the birth of Robin.
Yeah, I don't think it's so, like, what the fuck? Like that was his ex, but it's like the whole arcs began because of like what happened to her. So it's like
I guess so, but
yeah,
that would have been a nice touch if the season finale was better. How about that?
Oh, yo, you talking about me with the?
I'm
with
just
the
saying,
hater.
like you can't be like
haterade.
yo, look, this is the sugar on top, but your
talking
pancake
about,
is burned. Like, get out of here, bro.
Your pancake is burned.
Get out of here.
Yo, but I do agree with some of your points.
I think it's Invincible and The Boys and Born Again are in the same category.
Damn.
See ya.
Yeah, mine is Invincible.
If they have a son, name him A-Train.
Mine is Invincible, The Boys. Oh no, Invincible, Daredevil, The Boys. Again, I thought I enjoy, especially they started off the season so good, strong. And then after that, again, I thought the episodes by themselves were solid. It just didn't lead us to anything. But I did enjoy the finale. I did enjoy where we left off with the characters.
Wow.
I did. I will give the episode a heat.
What? Wow.
What the hell?
Why is that
Holy
crazy?
shit.
Why is that crazy? Why?
All right. What was your favorite moment in the season finale of The Boys? What was your like moment that you're like, yeah, this is a season finale. Woo!
Nah, the Huey Butcher thing got me. It hit me. It hit me.
Okay. All right.
Because I like Jack Quaid. I like Carl Urban a lot. I think they both did a fantastic job with their. Again, I do agree to your point. This should have been a thing where Huey finally breaks, like has a good breaking point of like, no, bro, like you're doing fucked up shit too. Like you're no different than him.
Yeah, because like him shooting him, remember even the scene of him shooting him, it was kind of like, bro, I saw this. Like I felt like Dr. Manhattan, like it is 9:53 p.m. and Huey's gonna shoot Butcher.
It came from a mile away.
It was just like, oh yeah, he's gonna do it. But I cursed with knowledge, I knew this was going to be a thing. It's just, I felt like if he would have just showed up and immediately just started watching him, and then like that conversation happens, and then Huey's like, there's like a twitch, like one of them goes for something, and it's just like, damn, bro, like I didn't even mean to pull the trigger. Yeah, it becomes something like that instead of, you know what I'm saying? It's just.
Yeah, I think to your point about the counter the comics version of Butcher kind of stuff, I do think what he says to Huey there, where he's just like, "You did the right thing because like I wasn't gonna stop," and I think he's right. I think there was no other end to Butcher because again, to his point, he's like, "Nah, Vaught's still around. Stan Edgar, he's back in power." Like. Soups is still going to be a thing.
It's never
going to go away. But to your point, the inconsistency of like, no, like have Butcher commit to that role. He's like, no, like, I'm sorry, Annie. I'm sorry, Kamiko. But like, this just needs to be done.
And it just would have felt more impactful. Everything just would have felt like, oh shit, like
it all led to this, and like it came to shit, unfortunately. But that's what it was meant. That's why, like, when certain we'll do a Game of Thrones podcast separately, but that's why when certain characters have the arcs that they do, I'm not mad at it so much as other people are, because I'm like, no, like this, Like, this is the tragedy of this character. And to your point, I do think I really much more would have appreciated if they did go that route with Butcher, because they had set it up at the end of season 4.
Yeah,
Once he did that to Newman, and like he had that cancer within him, that was the point of like no return.
Exactly, because instead of it cutting to black after he does that to her and stuff, and them all just looking at him, it should have been, yo, what the fuck, Billy? Nah, fuck that. We out of here. Like, this is a dub now.
Fuck this.
Yeah, like this is crazy. But all in all, I'll give this season of The Boys.
Oh my God.
But overall, as a series,
Sublime.
Okay, it gets a Sublime.
Damn, guys, like you guys had such potential to be like one of the fucking.
Damn. So where do you think it ranks?
Potential to be up there like with
Yo,
Watchmen, bro.
Wow.
It had potential to be that.
Talk to me. Yeah, talk to me about your ranking. Read some chat for us, and I'm gonna set up the IMAX ticket giveaway for y'all right now.
Right.
Oh, my phone's about to die.
Mattis said he liked the battle. He liked Huey and Butcher's wrap up. He liked Annie's wrap up. He liked Kevin's wrap up. I like how Father was handled. Kevin. Man, you a freak. My sister. When Sister Sage left the show, finally. AD says Sublime. There have been worse finales, but this was a disappointing one. I don't feel like how I did about Game of Thrones though. I still think Stranger Things and The Boys have been the most disappointing in terms of finales.
Nah, Stranger Things was some.
And that's crazy because when people were like watching that, man.
I was like, I had optimism. I was like, yeah, like it's getting there. You know what I mean? And then that shit was some butt.
But yeah.
Chat, say anything else? I'm setting up this giveaway for y'all. And this is again members only giveaway. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say members only giveaway, guys. We have a YouTube membership here. Again, I think Mark had donated 50. 50, I'm bugging. Like 10 memberships. This will be for the existing members prior to this this podcast here tonight. But we appreciate y'all, man. It's $7 a month, US dollars a month here on YouTube. We do IMAX ticket giveaways. We do raffles. We do call-ins. We do voicemails. So yeah, make sure to come through and chill. But if you were to give me, Ariel, your top 3 comic book shows all time, and it could be anything. It could be animated, one mini series, multiple seasons of a show. It could be anything.
Watchmen, X-Men 97.
Yo, are you nervous about
Watchmen, X-Men? No.
You're not nervous?
No.
Why?
Because
it's a different. It is a different show. It's a different show.
Ain't no pressure on me, dog.
It is a different showrunner.
I ain't make it. Ain't no pressure on me, man. I think it's definitely is Watchmen, X-Men 97 in terms of shit that I've enjoyed through and through, no doubt.
One more time.
Watchmen, X-Men 97, and I want to say Loki season 2 specifically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wonder Man could be there too, but
yeah,
I'd throw Wonder Man in there too. Whatever.
Yo, chat. Let me hear it.
Yeah,
damn, I thought you were gonna bound to say one of the animated stuffs.
What else?
We were talking about Young Justice earlier.
Oh, Young Justice.
Batman the animated series.
That's true.
But I don't, cause
man, like that's such a broad. Like you're asking me, it's like choosing.
I know. You're right. Okay, so we'll do just
live action,
and then just animation.
Live action. It would be Watchmen. Wonder Man, Loki season 2, Daredevil season 2.
Yo, I'm gonna cut you off.
What?
Because my phone's at 1%.
Oh yeah. Do the giveaway.
I'm doing it on my phone. Look, you see it. If you remember, you're on it. I'm spinning it, bruv. Oh, you can't see it, but I'm spinning it.
Keep it close to your face because then it'll be in focus. It'll be in focus, but they won't see
the
it.
light. Who won? Who won? Dino, our boy Dino Dragon. Hold on.
Yeah, you can see it, see?
Yeah. Shout out our boy Gio. IMAX giveaway. I hope he's able to go watch. Oh, he can watch anything, but Mandem and Grogu this weekend. Shout out to our boy Gio. Shout out to all our members. Shout out to our listeners here tonight. Yeah, y'all. If there was anything we missed from the boys, we do apologize. We hope that you guys enjoyed tonight's live. Ariel and myself, man, we just had to reminisce on some stuff we spoke about. Had to catch up. It's been a while since it's been me and you on the pod.
For real.
So, guys, Ariel is on. I think Ariel needs to be put on trial. I am making a request for both Daredevil Born Again Season 2 and The Boys Season 5, although I do agree with a lot of his points.
I feel like it's going to be a pointless trial.
I said Heat for the episode, Sublime for the season,
okay,
and a Heat for the series.
Bugging.
But I do agree with you that it won't leave off in a top 3 conversation for me. Yeah. I feel like they could have wrapped it up a little bit better. Just in terms of, again, it's not to say that there wasn't entertainment. It's not to say that there wasn't enjoyment on my end. I'm not speaking for Ariel here, but on my end, there was still a lot to like. There were just things that they could have wrapped up better and done better in comparison to what previous seasons have shown us of what they're capable of in writing these characters.
Exactly.
And especially Starlight Annie, bro. I think her send-off was just like, wow, like she should have been washing the deep.
A lot of that stuff could have been handled way better, man.
And
Sam Jackson could have came back.
Yeah, not even about the fight scenes, but just her character as a whole. Again, because she went through this whole traumatic experience, and the way that they brought her into the life of the boys and into this team, I thought was so well done.
It was cool. It felt earned. It was just
right.
like, yo, like Annie's down now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like she's here to fight the cause, and like and right. It just felt like they kind of sidelined her as well. You know, and they made it about this whole, you know, I did like Homelander's death. I did like the way that again, I think sometimes they did a little too much to be like, oh, how do we create the meme that everyone's gonna like talk about, right? With like, like again, maybe it is a part of his character. I'll suck your dick. I'll do this. I'll do that. Out of context, that's crazy. Yeah. But it's like at the same time, like some of these moments could have been, you know, you could have pushed that to the side and been like, yo, because they've been through this arc, right? Butcher and Homelander, of him chasing him down this whole time. And I know he has his moment. He's like, that was for Frenchie, and then this is for my Becca. It's like, but if you leaned into that a little bit more throughout it all, because again, they showed up to confront each other like this season. Yo, remember when they just had him in the cell?
Nah, stop. We're gonna be here all night, bro. We're gonna be here all night, like criticizing this. We're gonna be here all night criticizing this. We know it could have been done better. We just know. Give me a top 3,
guys. If we're haters, we're sorry. I didn't hate it.
Larry said 2 counts of hate for Daredevil and the Boys. That's what I'm being put on trial for. Yeah, you clip for the next edit. Damn.
Oh man.
Larry suggested that we go watch Obsession. Mark did also want me to go watch Obsession, but y'all gotta go watch In the Gray. How about that?
Yo.
How about that?
It's in theaters?
It's in theaters right now.
Wow.
Asa Gonzalez, whoever your agent is, needs a raise. Guy Ritchie, whatever you did to perfect your craft, I appreciate it and I thank you for it.
I'm not watching that shit.
That's fine, Matter. That's okay. I'll watch it again for you.
Yo, what a hater, bro.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, have a great rest of the week. I got nothing else. Yeah, have a great weekend. I got nothing.
Let us know your boys rating. We appreciate y'all, and come through and chill. Yo.
I'll see you next week.
And that shit.